Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Happy sewing or happy Halloween. Today is October 31st, 2021. So let's get into the energy for today. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Celebrating this day, last day of the month. This is Witch's New Year, they call it. It's a time when the veils are thin. So a lot of you might be feeling nostalgic. Some of you might be really feeling connected to your ancestors and departed loved ones over the next few days, or might have been the last couple of weeks. It's just that time of year. So don't be surprised if you think of people that have passed that you may not have thought of in a while, and that pop into your head or bring back memories. What's happening today? All right, October 31st. What's happening on the collective? What's the energies we're feeling? Ooh. What's the energy today on the collective? October 31st. October 31st. They don't want to come. Okay, October 31st on the collective. October 31st. What's the energy today? Okay. All right, Seven of Wands. So really, this could be a feeling of really having to stand up for what you believe in. Okay, so, really, for some of you, you might be feeling just very, very sure of yourself, okay, and very holding true to your values and what you believe in. So this could be an energy of, if you're dealing with other people, it could be friends, family, uh, peers. This is, could be you having to really defend your position on something, okay, and really being able to rise above any challenges or any naysayers, okay, and becoming really a best version of yourself. This could also be, like I said, an energy of people maybe being around you that you really have to defend your position or hold true to your values because maybe people see things differently, okay? And so really just, rising above any disharmony and being able to, hold true to what you believe in, okay? See what the challenge is today. Just too many cards. October 31st. What is the challenge? Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. The challenge is big changes. Okay. For some of you, there may be some big changes going on in your life. Transitions. 7 is the number of transitions. So some of you might be really trying to maybe start implement some big changes in your life. Okay. And maybe having to really stand up for what you believe in. Okay. For some of you, it may be hard to really shed the old skin and shed a new. This could be, having a hard time shedding some old pattern. It could be, there could be a challenge, and like I said, the veils being very thin. So a lot of you may be having a challenge really overcoming. It could be a physical death of someone or a death of a relationship. For some of you, having a hard time because, like I said, this time of year, the veils are thin and we think about a lot of our departed loved ones. So for some of you, there may be a real difficult time right now trying to, heal from a recent death, or even maybe not so recent. But for some of you, it could be very difficult thinking about that. And for some of you, it's probably been very difficult moving on from someone who's passed, or from a a death of a relationship, like I said, or it could be a physical death, someone who's passed and it's just been a real challenge. Um, for others of you, this could be, a habit or a way of life, some way, something that you're trying to shed and change, and it's difficult, definitely a challenge, because you might not have support from other people with these changes that you're trying to go through. Okay, so that could be part of it. Let's see what the potential outcome is here. What's the outcome October 31st? Ooh, Eight of Swords. So, this is being stuck in your head, feeling, seeing illusionary obstacles, feeling stuck, and, really, creating a lot of negative thinking and obstacles and problems in your head, not really being solution focused, and just going in circles and keeping yourself. And that's why this is, whatever changes you're going through, they're difficult because you're in your head about it. It could be you feeling trapped about something, but it's usually negative thinking and fears that are keeping you feeling trapped here. Let's clarify. Let's pull some cards here. I feel for some of you really having a hard time letting go of something, or making a big change. For some of you don't really feel like you maybe not have a lot of support. Others, and it's, you're really creating a lot of fears and stress and anxiety. Some of you are just overthinking things, which is maybe the reason why you may be stuck. If it's someone you're mourning, you may be stuck in this mourning because you're, in your head overthinking things, or if it's something that you're trying to change or shed in your life, you don't overthink things. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Too many. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. Let's clarify. Seven of Wands. Tell me October 31st. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Thank you. Okay. So you might be feeling like, again, this is the nostalgia feeling. I was saying that's the energy. There's definitely that feeling. I'm feeling it. A lot of you are feeling it. And so you may be feeling, for some of you, there could be some reunions, might be seeing people from the past, or just thinking heavily about people from the past. Okay. And really, there might be a need to really have to hold true to, what you believe, and be able to, if you're seeing people from the past, being able to really reflect on the past, but be able to hold true to who you are now. Okay. And also, for some of you, there may be some reunions happening with people, and sometimes people see things, differently, even their own experience with another person. So other people might not hold true to some of the same ideas that you have about past relationships, or maybe even family members, or relationships, or people that have passed, and you may be defending your position with other people who may be, reminiscing and remembering people from the past, and maybe been in the family tree or not, and you may be in the position where you're seeing things differently and having to really hold true to how you saw that person, and being able to really speak your truth among everybody else's opinions. I don't know where that's coming from. Tell me about this challenge with the Death card here. Yeah, this could be, for some of you, there may have been a breakup or a divorce or some long, there's someone in your family. You may have lost someone, a mother, a father, maybe even a child. And this could be this is presenting a challenge today. Definitely, because you're having there's these feelings of, this energy of reminiscing and people, things from the past. And it's a challenge trying to get over if it was, a physical death or the ending of a relationship with someone, or maybe even your very belief system and ideas about, your emotional fulfillment and about your happily ever after, and what, maybe it hasn't come, and, you may be trying to overcome ideas and trying to get rid of holding on to a fantasy, or holding on to the hopes of having something that hasn't been able to come to fruition the way you wanted. Maybe past relationships didn't work out the way that you thought. It's hard to let that go. It's hard to let go of our ideas about what we want and how it's going to work out. Others of you, definitely, there's been some loss that you're grieving and still having a hard time with that. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Let's see about the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, you have to really, you may be in your head. Maybe in your head a lot about your finances and about, really reaching the top of your financial security. Also, you may be in your head about being single. This is, maybe you've been single for a long time, and that's why you're having a hard time with maybe letting go of the idea of not being single and having this relationship. Okay, you might be in your head a lot because about being single. Okay, for some of you, and others of you, this could be about your money, your career, and really overthinking things, and really just going to be, really trying to focus on rising to the top. But you might have some fears and over-analyzing things, being stuck in your head about, maybe overthinking, or maybe obsessing about, your finances and reaching the top. Okay, maybe creating own obstacles for overthinking things or obsessing about it. My candlelight went out there. So this is not really the best light. Sorry, you can't see this. All these cards. I'm going to get a message from the unicorns because I feel that a lot of you are going through a bit like a lot of us. This reflection, looking at relationships and people and things from the past. Some of you are really having a hard time with some grief here. Let's see what kind of message we could get from the unicorns. Oh, it's okay to be different. You do not need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. And that's here, that energy. Remember I said, being in this energy of really holding true to your values, even though people may not agree with you or may see things differently from, relationships in the past. And it's okay to be different, hold true to who you are. Good advice. All right, my loves. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy the holidays, and be yourself. It's okay to be different. And for those of you who are having a difficult time with a grief, my heart goes out to you, and just try not to get stuck in your head with fears and negative thinking and worry. And if you have a support team, or reach out to them. Okay. All right. I would leave it there. Love and light. I'll see you all soon.